You need to create a single-point disconnect mechanism for an industrial installation consisting of a motion control workstation operating at 120 volts at 25 amps single-phase, a laser requiring 480 volts at 10 amps three-phase, and a liquid chiller needing 480 volts at 15 amps three-phase. You have a 480 volt three-phase supply as your source. The correct way to achieve this is to manufacture a separate box. This approach is recommended because each piece of equipment has different power requirements, making individual overload protection essential to safeguard conductors and prevent overcurrent. The National Electric Code, or NEC, mandates a single point of disconnect for multiple circuits. However, it also requires each circuit to have its own overcurrent protection before it leaves the disconnect device. To implement this, create a custom box that receives the 480 volt three-phase supply. Inside this box, install one disconnect switch for the entire system, 3 sets of overload protection, one for each piece of equipment, and a transformer to provide 120 volts alternating current single phase for the workstation. From the main disconnect switch, connect 3 separate cables to the overload protection devices for each piece of equipment. Then, from the overload protection devices, run cables to the corresponding equipment. If the cables running to the equipment are less than 15 feet, you might be able to omit the overload protection in accordance with NEC section 430.102.C.2. It is important to clearly label the disconnect switch, overload protection devices, and cables for easy identification and maintenance. This approach offers several advantages. It ensures compliance with electrical codes by providing a single disconnect point while maintaining individual overload protection for each circuit. It provides flexibility, allowing for future modifications or additions to the system without compromising safety. It centralizes the disconnect and overload protection in one location for easy troubleshooting and servicing. It is recommended to consult with a qualified electrician to ensure proper design, installation, and compliance with local electrical codes and industry best practices.